He's going to sleep and waking up famous. That don't mean I'm dangerous.
Casual boxing talk.
Yo, what's good? Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, a.k.a. the Ghost Rider of boxing, coming right back at you with another one. Listen. Oh, let me check on TikTok real quick. Let me get my TikTok right up in here, you know what I'm saying? We about to get this right because I don't need nobody pulling up, disturbing what we got going on. Yo, what's good? Welcome live to the party. We up in here. Yeah. So, you know, we got a lot going on. What's up in the chat? Holler at your boy. I'm gonna let the room warm up a little bit. Yeah. There we go. So I'm streaming live on three platforms right now. Check me live of course, you're gonna catch me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dreadlock, what's good? Welcome to the party, King. Old Chan Charlie, what's good? Welcome to the party, King. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We up in here. All right. Crunch time. With crunch time, man. I'm gonna invite you up, so let's go. So we going live from YouTube, of course, and on Facebook, my Facebook page, Casual Boxing Fan, and from TikTok. What's good, TikTok? This is how we rock. Yeah, thanks for rolling with it, brother. You know, I've been doing a lot of lives lately, man. Got my voice all graggly and stuff, man. I've been going live even when I'm sick. But you know, that's how we do, because we all about that boxing game, big baby. That's how we get down. Yeah. So your old Chan Charlie, what you talking about, man? Boom. Uncle Sam promoting Floyd Pac fight. Bet that. Yeah, you already know. Like Floyd versus Pac-Man. That's why we here, right? Floyd back in boxing. And when Floyd back in boxing, people gonna watch. And I know a lot of people hate it, but I mean, the old heads is kind of saving the game. We got the old heads pulling up. And they about to make more than these new dudes, than these young dudes, man, which is crazy work in my opinion, but I ain't mad at it. Like, I ain't mad at it at all, man. Like Floyd, get yours, fam. Floyd, get yours by any means necessary. And I mean, the Mike Tyson exhibition, like crazy work. Floyd about to fight Mike Tyson. Now, we know that can't be, that ain't no real deal fish scale stuff, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Floyd versus Mike Tyson, it's going to be millions and millions of people going to watch. Like, I want to see what them numbers looking like. I got them probably outdoing Jake Paul with that. They most likely going to do out Jake Paul with that. And if they do, yeah, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? More power to them brothers. But, I mean, like, hold on, let me see something here, man. Because, you know, a lot more been going on in boxing, too. You know? Like, for example, Teofimo Lopez said he going to 147. He calling out Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. What y'all think about that? I mean, y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think about that. Teofimo Lopez, right, fresh off the Shakur Stevenson whipping. Shakur Stevenson beat the fool out there, man. I outboxed him in every way. Could have finished him. But Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Played it safe. You know, Shakur, man, could have finished him. Chose not to. You know, how y'all feel about Teofimo going to 47 and calling them out? Would y'all want to see him fight a Ryan Garcia or a Devin Haney? I think I would. You asking me? I would watch it. Just keeping it real. I would definitely watch that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm live on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. This is how we rock, big baby. Yeah, now y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. But if y'all want to talk about Floyd still, because the people want to talk about Floyd, I already know. Like my man, old Chan Charlie, saying, yeah, Uncle Sam promoting that fight because Uncle Sam want them tax dollars. That's for damn sure. You feel me? Yeah, so, you know, it's going to be a great year in boxing, man. We're going to see a lot of unusual stuff. We're going to see a lot of good fights. And like I say, salute to Shakur and Teofimo for setting off the year right. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm really interested in seeing what happens with that. And also, what else we got? Conor Benn pulling up. About to fight Regis Prograis at a 150 catchweight, Slim. So we up all night. Who y'all got in that? Y'all let me know who y'all got in that. I got Conor Benn. in that. I think Conor Benn might be a little bit too big for Regis. I think neither one of them dudes got spectacular defense. I think it's going to be a slugfest. I think it's going to be a slugfest that Conor Benn wins. My honest opinion. I think Conor Benn might put Regis Prograis to sleep. Regis Prograis will end that fight on his back, looking up at the lights, looking up at the teleprompter. I don't see Regis being able to do nothing with Conor Benn. For example, like Regis fight with his hands down. He's awkward and unorthodox. Ben got better fundamentals. They both started late. Ben is bigger, faster hands. I got Ben putting Regis to sleep. I don't see any other outcome in that. No, I don't see no other outcome in that. Like real talk. What else we got? What else we got? Boom, boom, boom. Keyshawn Davis. My man crash out Keyshawn. Done called out Lamont Roach. Third chop was good. Keyshawn Davis done called out Lamont Roach. Bro, crazy work. Crazy work. Keyshawn can't buy a fight right now. Like crash out getting ducked. Crash out getting ducked. You know what I'm saying? Like Devin Haney don't want that smoke. Devin Haney do not want that smoke with crash out Keyshawn. That's what it's looking like to me. And so now he calling out Lamont Roach. I think Roach going to duck. I don't think Roach want that smoke. Yo, I hollered at Zed Brooks Multimedia about that earlier. I'm going to let him pull up and tell y'all who he got. You know what I'm saying? Big OG Don, what's good, fam? Welcome to the party, King. Yeah. I mean, who y'all got in that? Because, you know, if we got my mans calling out, if we got Keyshawn Davis calling out Lamont Roach, I want to see what's up with that. I think that'll be a good fight. Another fight in which Keyshawn will win because it's looking like Shakur is sitting back playing the diabolical stick-up kid, which he is, sticking his little youngin' on people. He don't want to fight right now. He don't want to fight Devin Haney right now. So what he do? He sick Keyshawn Davis on him. He been bojangling and BSing Lamont Roach, right? Toying around with Lamont Roach. He ain't trying to fight Roach right now. What you gonna do? Gonna sit Keyshawn Davis on him. You know what I'm saying? So Keyshawn, you better than that, bro. But Keyshawn, you not a shooter for Shakur Stevenson, bro. You your own man, right? You your own man, right? Crash out. Boom. Big OG Don. Lamont don't want smoke with Key. Got to fight Pitbull. Lamont ain't running it back with Pitbull. You think Keyshawn will? Keyshawn against Pitbull would be a good fight. I got Keyshawn hurting Pitbull. I think Keyshawn way too big for Pitbull. I think Keyshawn get Pitbull that work. Pitbull get that work with Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn Davis is all prime to take over boxing. That's why I feel like Shakur Stevenson is ducking him, done sunned him up, you know what I'm saying? Got him playing his personal shooter, right? Done took over his training, signed him to his management. It's like, Keyshawn, man, come on, man. Don't be that slow, bro. Keyshawn, you better than that, King. Keyshawn Davis, you better than that, King. You crash out Keyshawn, you better than that. You is not a shooter for Shakur Stevenson. You got your own company. You your own man, DB3. DB3, my knucker. What are you doing, Keyshawn Davis? Keyshawn Davis wilding, bro. Keyshawn Davis is wilding out with this, man. Like, yo, real talk. Why, Ken, what's good? Welcome to the party, Ken. Yeah. Yo, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Keyshawn calling out Lamont Roach. Do y'all think that's a fight that's going to happen? I don't think so. I think it's going to be hard for Keyshawn to get a fight, for real. My personal opinion, it's going to be hard for Keyshawn to catch some action, bro. Because everybody saw what he looked like against Ortiz, and the boy's a problem. His own homie, Shakur Stevenson, don't want to fight him. Shakur playing that friend card. Real talk. Yo, DB3 plus one, huh? Big OG Don. Shakur Stevenson is on it. I think Shakur Stevenson is behind the scenes. He the leader of DB3. Shakur Stevenson is the leader of DB3. I told y'all, he Batman, Shakur is Robin. Keyshawn is Robin. Shakur Stevenson is Batman. Keyshawn Davis is Robin. Man, them two dudes got to fight, Slim. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Real talk. Why can't you say you take that fight, huh, King? Yeah, I don't think Roach gonna take it though. I think Roach know Keyshawn put the beats on him. Keyshawn too big for him. You saw what Pitbull did to that man. Imagine what Keyshawn Davis would do. Keyshawn Davis is meaner than Pitbull with more skills than Pitbull. All facts. All facts. That would be a problem. Hey, yo, real talk though. Big OG Don might be on to something. Is Shakur Stevenson the secret leader of DB3? I think Shakur Stevenson is the leader of DB3. That's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. Them ninjas is slow, bro. Them ninjas is slow. Real talk. I mean, like, and let's go to this though. What's the only real fight for Keyshawn? Real talk. I mean, yo, what's up? Haitian Grimace, what's good? Yo, you got Keyshawn in that? Yeah, I got Keyshawn definitely over Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach ain't ready for that type of action. Keyshawn actually will be meaner than Tank was to him. Tank was actually nice to that man. Keyshawn ain't gonna be nice. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be a W for Keyshawn Davis. Lamont Roach, I don't know if he can knock him out because Lamont Roach got an abnormally large head, right? He got an abnormally large head, and he got and his legs ain't skinny. So he's a hard dude to knock out, but he probably go on his back a couple times. Keyshawn will put Lamont Roach on his back a couple times. I don't think Lamont Roach taking that fight, honestly. Real talk. I think the only fight for Keyshawn is Shakur. Like, he need to turn on his homie, but he can't because his homie is the secret leader of DB3. Shakur Stevenson is the shadow government of DB3. Tammy Jackson, what's good? Welcome to the party, Queen. Yeah, you know I'm up here. Voice still recovering from the past weekend covering the fights, but you know it is what it is. We up in here. Real talk. Is Shakur Stevenson the shadow government of DB3? Like, I got to really ask that question because I don't know what the deal is. Keyshawn ain't going to get that fight. Dr. Dreadlock, what's up, King? Keyshawn going to work that body if he fight Lamont. Lamont won't be ready for the pressure Keyshawn to bring to him. Keyshawn to bring constant pressure and constant heat. Keyshawn is longer. Keyshawn can box with him. Like, trying to play catch and shoot with Keyshawn gonna be a mistake. Keyshawn is much faster. Like, real talk. Sammy Ricks, what's good, man? I appreciate you too, King. Much respect. Real talk. Haitian Grimace, what's good? Come on, man. Shakur is not, man. Shakur, come on, man. Shakur is not, man. I mean, Shakur is what he looked like. He the shadow government. Come on, bro. Prove me wrong, Haitian Grimace. Prove me. Is Shakur Stevenson not telling Keyshawn Davis what to do right now? Shakur Stevenson is behind the scenes. He done got Keyshawn to drop Bomac. He's training Keyshawn. He done got Keyshawn to sign to Jay Prince. So he's this nigga's trainer, right? He's the shadow government of DB3. He pulled up to the workout in the same sweatsuit, in the same matching sweatsuit. They make that joint in black. Shakur pulled up in the exact same gray sweatsuit. Two grown men, matching sweatsuits. Shakur Stevenson is the shadow government of DB3. I don't care what y'all talking about. Shakur Stevenson runs DB3, bro. Because, like, them brothers are stupid in DB3. I'm going to keep it real. All three of them brothers might be slow. They might have been taking one too many shots to the head, right? If they can't see what this slick Jersey dude is doing. I'm telling you, bro. Shakur Stevenson ain't nothing but a slick Jersey dude who is playing the Davis boys. Not Tank, though. Not Tank. Real talk, Haitian Grimace. I mean, he's big bro for real, so he probably trying to guide him. You might be right, though. I know I'm right. Haitian Grimace, I know I'm right. He doing that for a reason. Like, he done sunned up Keyshawn Davis for a reason because I personally believe Keyshawn Davis is a matchup problem for Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson we talking boxing skills. Shakur Stevenson is superior boxer, right? But Keyshawn Davis styles make fights. Shakur is smart enough to know that dude is a problem. That dude is a serious problem. Karonda Wilson, of course. Shakur Stevenson is definitely a great fighter. Shakur Stevenson is that guy. Only got two dudes beating him. Both of them named Davis. No relation. There we go. Tammy Jackson, what's good? That's true. Keyshawn said Shakur helped him out big time in the boxing field. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you how diabolical Shakur is, man. Shakur a Muslim, right? Keyshawn got him praying to Jesus. That's how much he don't want to fight Keyshawn Davis. Shakur a Muslim, man. Keyshawn got him praying to Jesus. Hey, real talk. Real talk. My man, David Lynch. Welcome back to the party, Ken. Good to see you, David Lynch. Real talk. Big OG Don. Key versus Mortala. That's what it's going to have to be. But I think he waiting on Shakur to give him the okay. Because Shakur Stevenson is the shadow government of DB3. Shakur Stevenson is the Illuminati of DB3. Shakur Stevenson is the secret government of DB3. Shakur Stevenson is the black pope of DB3. I'm telling y'all, bro. Real talk. Sammy Ricks. We know he don't want to see the other Davis. You already know. Tank. The plan is to say his name and never fight him. I think Tank will beat him. Real talk. I got Tank over both of them, but I'm telling you, a better fight, and y'all already heard me say it. Keyshawn Davis versus Tank Davis is a better fight than Shakur versus Tank, but Shakur versus Tank is a fight that's got to happen for boxing's sake, in my opinion. Real talk. Yeah. Freddie Robinson III, welcome to the party, King. Tank over everyone. That's what's good. Of course, I can't wait for Tank to come back, bro. I'm going to just keep it trill with you. I'm looking forward to the return of Tank Davis. Coach Calvin said he'd be back. I think he's coming back to a pit bull rematch. He already beat that man with one hand, right? Put his real boxing skills on display. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see that. Where we at? Buck Cooper, what's good? Welcome to the party, King. Come on, Slim. You know what it is. I mean, on what, Buck? Holla at me, Buck. Real talk. David Lynch, salute, King. Well, we holla at me, Buck. Freddie Robinson III, first time here, big fan of you. Yo, much respect, Fred. Yo, salute. Real talk. Where we at with it? Haitian Grimace. One thing I can get your perspective on, Andy Hiroka and Gary Russell. Bro, damn good fight. What I saw with Hiroka Russell, I saw Gary Russell has really sharpened up his boxing skills. So he was fighting a dude that was faster, taller, longer, right? Who started off the first 6 rounds running, right? And was working his jab and was trying to hug. So Andy tried to do all that. Gary Russell displayed his boxing skills. Gary Russell got better, Slim. This version of Gary Russell is a real problem for everybody at 140. I'm going to tell you what I saw. I saw Gary Russell working behind that jab now. He used to fight with his hands down, coming in like this. Now, still got the long, wide stance, coming behind that jab, was slipping Hiroka's jab, getting inside every time Hiroka would hug, body, head. And he was giving him that work. So much so that Hiroka got dog in him, but he got dirty dog in him. Hiroka got dog in him, but it's a dirty dog. Let me explain. Hiroka knew he was down on the cards, right? So he started with the low blows and then the body attack. And I ain't mad at him because Russell was giving him that work, right? So Hiroka, low blow, and started throwing him vicious uppercuts to the body. But what I saw Gary Antoine Russell do, right? What I saw, which would show me he improved his boxing skills, bro. Twan is nasty right now, bro. He's a better boxer than he was when he was getting all them knockouts. Straight up. Twan, even one of those low blows was the most egregious low blows I ever seen in the sport of boxing. I mean, it was directly like, I ain't even gonna say no pause-worthy stuff about that low blow. Watch it. Watch the second low blow. Disgusting. Very suspect. It was a pause low blow. You know what I'm saying? So, but Hiroka was attacking the body after that. And especially that second low blow took a lot out of Gary Russell. But Gary Russell still maintained. He was turning him. He was turning Hiroka. Had him on a pivot. Maintained the body attack. Started clipping him to the head. Great fight. Gary Russell Jr. has definitely become a problem. He's definitely a problem. Real talk. That's my take on that. Big OG Don. Shakur lost to Ryan in the amateurs already, so Key might have to fight Ryan next. Yeah. It's Keyshawn going to fight whoever Shakur tell him to fight. Keyshawn Davis is going to fight whoever Shakur Stevenson tells him to fight because Shakur Stevenson is the black pope, the shadow government of DB3. Shakur Stevenson runs DB3. Real talk. What's that? Karonda Wilson, what's good? Death fight with Davis and Shakur will never happen where he won him at, where he won him at. I think if I'm Tank, I'll make Shakur come down to 35 to fight me. If I'm Tank, I'm the A side. Cool coming down to 35. He want that fight. Real talk. We had Buck Cooper. He ain't effing with Tank. Not even Pitbull, for real, for real. Okay, you talking about Shakur? I know you ain't talking about Shakur, bro. Come on, fam. Shakur mops the ring with Pitbull, Buck. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. David Lynch. Yeah, he a problem. Gary Antoine Russell Jr. Gary Antoine Russell is a problem. And I love the fact that he got Gary Russell Jr. in that corner with him. These dudes have quickly become one of my favorite teams in boxing, the Russell brothers. I rock with the Russell brothers, real talk. The reclusive artists, what's good, fam? Welcome to the party, King. Welcome to the party, reclusive artists. Yeah, so, and y'all could tell, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna stand on that. Shakur Stevenson is the shadow government of DB3. He run them boys. He run them boys. Keyshawn Davis did everything Shakur told him, and he fights who Shakur tells him to fight. Shakur six him on Bammers. I'm gonna watch the language because I'm also broadcasting live on Facebook and TikTok. TikTok. This is how we rock. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Facebook. Welcome to the fan Facebook. Let's get it in. What else we got? So we know Shakur Stevenson is definitely the shadow government of DB3. He run that from behind the scenes. Real talk. Haitian Grimace. I heard Hitchens have NYC looking bad right now, bruh. Haitian Grimace. He got sock passe. Haitian Grimace. He not only got Brooklyn looking bad, he got Haiti looking bad. Because he fought for y'all in the Olympics, my guy. The boy called in sick to a fight. Haitian Grimace. The boy called in sick to a fight. How you gonna represent Haiti like that? You know what I'm saying? Sock passe, man. Come on, man. Sock passe. How he gonna represent Haiti and Brooklyn calling in sick to a fight? The Haitians freed themselves from slavery. They beat the French army. The Haitians want all that smoke. What are you doing? So that's two things, bro. That's two things. Regis and Hitchens looking real bad right now, bro. Like, we gave you a pass for being on the beach with Edgar Berlanga and dropping it like it's hot in a Speedo, right? We act like we ain't see that. Right? Regis and Hitchens, you was on the beach with Edgar Berlanga dropping it like it's hot, wearing a Speedo. We acted like we ain't see that, right? Because we know you could come to fight, right? And then come to town, whole world watch it. You called in sick. Bruh. Revoke his pass, revoke his citizenship from Haiti, right? And he can no longer say he's from New York. He got to make that up. And I'm a Haitian Grimace. And I'm gonna tell you why I suspect he did that. Because the last time he had trouble making weight, right? It was against Lemus, right? And Lemus was a pressure fighter, just like Oscar Duarte. And Lemus made him look bad, even though he won that fight. He didn't want that to happen again on this card because the whole world was watching this. And he couldn't afford a loss to Oscar Duarte. It would have been a wrap on him. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia knocked Oscar Duarte out. He can't afford to be the one that loses to Oscar Duarte. You know what I'm saying? So I think he knew this. He had trouble making weight and he called in sick. Pathetic. Real talk. Big OG Don. T.O. still got his dad as a trainer. He will never become a champion again. I think he will, though. It depends on who he fight. You got to be selective. He's calling out Ryan Garcia. I think that's a good fight. But I don't think Ryan going to fight him. And he also called out, who else he called out? He called out, I'm going to find out who else he called. And Devin Haney. He called out Ryan and Devin. Both of those are good fights. I love to see T.O. in both of those fights. Real talk. Karonda Wilson, what do you think about what it would take for Bud to come out of retirement? 150 M's, maybe a 200 M contract like Canelo got. He want Canelo money. He's only coming out for Canelo money. I think the retirement was his way of telling Turkey, you want me to come back and fight Canelo, and I already got paid less, and I get it. He was the A side, but I beat him. So you may still think he the A side, but I'm the A side. I want more than what he got. They ain't gonna give it to him. He retired. What he got to lose? Undisputed. Undisputed 3 divisions. 3 division undisputed. Come on, Slim. You know what I'm saying? Undisputed at 40, undisputed at 47, undisputed at 68. 3-time undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Terrence Crawford had nothing to lose. That was a business move. You want him back in the ring, you have to pay that man. That's just the way I see it. Reclusive artist. Who do you think Tank fighting next, bro? Pitbull. I think he come back to Pitbull. You know, real talk. And honestly, like I've been saying, if Floyd got a Netflix deal, I'd love to see him and Floyd put on an exhibition. But look, I think him and Floyd could put on an exhibition, because when Jake Paul had a Netflix deal, he wanted to give Tank a script and put on an exhibition. Tank should do that with Floyd, but I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Real talk. Who up in here? People don't want to call it. Let me see what's on TikTok real quick. TikTok, this is how we rock. What's up? What's up? Come correct or don't come at all. Where you at? Where you at? Boom, boom. Yeah. Something wrong with your reception, bruh. Something wrong with your reception. Yeah, I'm up here learning TikTok as I go. You know what I'm saying? No bio, no following. Who this is, man? Who this is, man? Y'all excuse me real quick. I'm up here on TikTok. I don't know how to work this, man. I don't know how to work this. Let me see, man. Let me see. Yeah, old Chan Charlie. I was doing this. I've been going live with a cold. You know what I'm saying? I've been going live with a cold. Oh man, do I got somebody on here and don't know how to boot them? Is there somebody on my live that I don't know how to boot? Boom, boom. Oh, Slim. I got somebody right. Yo, man, I'm about to drop TikTok. I'm about to cut TikTok slow in progress. There we go. Got him up out of there. All right, back to the show. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We back. We up in here. We up in here. Boom, Hitchens. If Hitchens move up, he'll duck. Will Dev duck him? Dev ain't ducking Hitchinson. Dev could beat Richardson Hitchens. Dev could beat Richardson Hitchens. Old Chan Charlie. Oh, yeah, I told you, yeah. When I covered the fights this weekend with a cold, and it took my voice out of there. I'm still going, though. Damian Brown, what's good? Welcome back to the party, King. Karanda Wilson, yeah. Big facts, Karanda. Haitian Grimace, Debo ducking Keyshawn for real. They need that Ryan and Devin rematch ASAP, because I feel Devin really got PTSD. Ryan doesn't respect his power. Dev do got PTSD. The one thing Dev got right now, he got Mickey Bay back in his corner. And so Dev is ready. Dev is ready. But I don't see him. I see him beating certain fighters, but not others. I'm interested to see how they move, Devin. Anthony Robinson. I'm eating a bologna sandwich, just listening. You a smart boxer. Appreciate you, Kay. Appreciate you. Damian Brown. Haniac's mad. Shakur taking all his work. Shakur is playing all these battles like chess. I told y'all, Shakur is a master of the art of war. He's played all his enemies, right? And one of his enemies is Keyshawn Davis. He turned Keyshawn Davis into his son. Damian Brown, listen to what I'm telling you. Your boy is the shadow government of DB3. They do what Shakur tells them to do. DB3 does what Shakur Stevenson tells them to do. Shakur Stevenson has taken over Keyshawn Davis's training, right? He's wearing matching outfits. He's got him to sign with his management, and he's telling him who to fight. Sad work, man. Keyshawn, man, you could be a star, bro. Why you let this Bama sun you up like that? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Real talk, Damian Brown, Shakur, the deep state. Yeah, bro. He the Illuminati of DB3. Shakur is the Illuminati of DB3, the shadow government. He's running them dummies. He's running them dummies. Real talk. Speaking of that, let's talk about it. As you know, I like to call them, they boxing super friends. They boxing super friends. Yeah. You know, we know that they boxing super friends. And these are the super friends of boxing in the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? The super friends are basically the Justice League for us OGs. We grew up watching the super friends before it was the Justice League. And we got Superman. Boom, boom. Let me cut that alarm off of there. We got Superman, who's Terrence Crawford. We got Wonder Woman, who is Clarissa Shields. We got Aquaman, who is Andre Ward, because he take you into deep waters. We got Batman, who is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is definitely the Batman of boxing. Give him prep time, he'll size up any enemy, right? And we got Robin, and that's Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is Robin of the Super Friends. Facts, big ass dummy. Hey, that boy's stupid. Keyshawn Davis is stupid, bro. Like, it's no other way I could put it. The boy's slow. He getting played. Could be the face of boxing, but he getting played. Real talk. Reclusive artist trying to play from Floyd's playbook. Facts. I mean, Shakur is obviously smarter than a lot of these boxing niggas. He's smarter than everybody but Tank. Just keeping it real. Big OG Don. Shakur got that drop on Mac. Only got that drop on Bo Mac. Shakur got key to drop Bo Mac for real. He said, yo, drop Bo Mac, man. Come train with me. I'll be your trainer. Come sign with Jay Prince. Real talk. Let me run your company. We ain't going to tell everybody I run it, but I run it. Fight that dude over there. Right? Keyshawn, come on, Slim. You looking bad right now, bro. You looking bad right now. Haitian Grimace. Who you think Tank finna fight next, though? I got him fighting Pitbull Cruz, Haitian Grimace. I got him fighting Pitbull. Anthony Robinson, pretty close. Not say you all right. You know I'm right, bro. Anthony Robinson, you know I'm right. Shakur Stevenson is the shadow government of DB3. He run them boys. Power lifted. Welcome to the party, kid. Real talk. Damian Brown. Shakur got Ryan to agree to 140. Easy work. Yeah, he's playing chess. Because think about it. Ryan real big. It's a risk fighting Ryan at 47. He ain't gonna do that because he saw how Ryan looked. This is what Shakur saw. Shakur is a smart boxer. Like, he's really intelligent when it comes to this boxing thing. He saw a version of Ryan that none of us have ever seen. Ryan was on his toes, gliding, just flicking that jab, coming with the right hand, not depending on his left hook. Ryan outworked Barrios. That was his best version of Muhammad Ali. All head hunting, straight jab flicking, floating like a butterfly, popping him with the right. Didn't even throw his best weapon like that. So I'm just saying, real talk. Shakur Stevenson saw that, and he was like, that boy on steroids. Shakur Stevenson saw what Ryan Garcia was doing and said, that boy on steroids. Shakur Stevenson was supposed to go in the ring and do the face-off. He said, nah, that boy on steroids, right? It shocked him. Shakur beat him in a fight, but Shakur wants the odds stacked in his favor. And the odds in his favor is to bring Ryan down as low as possible. Try to weight drain him like Tank did. Remember, I told y'all that. Shakur smart, bro. That boy smart. The shadow government of DB3. Damian Brown, where we at with it? Tank finna fight another cherry pick at 31. Damian Brown. Let's go over Tank resume. All of them headliners. Let's go back. He got Gamboa on there. Yuriorkis Gamboa going to the Hall of Fame. He got Santa Cruz going to the Hall of Fame, right? He got an undefeated champion who was the man at the time, right? Jose Pedraza on there. These are legit wins. He got Ryan Garcia on there, headliner, champion at 147, right? He got Rolly Romero on there, multi-division champion who beat Ryan Garcia, right? Who we got on there? He got Lamont Roach on there, former champion, right? Who's headlining events. He got Pitbull Cruz on there, multi-divisional champion. Like, tell me where the cherry pick at. Give me a cherry pick. Give me a cherry pick. Real talk. Haitian Grimace. Why Tank fighting Pitbull, though? It's an in-house PBC fight, which is more money. It's a warm-up fight. He already beat the boy with one hand. It's a fight because Pitbull is respected now. Tank made him famous. So, and a lot of people think he beat Tank, which he didn't, but a lot of people think that. And he brings the Latino fan base. So that's why, Haitian Grimace. That's why. Tank need a warm-up. He ain't fought for a year. He been out of the ring for a whole year. So yeah, he need to warm up. Anthony Robinson. Yeah, Ryan was cooking, bro. That's the best I ever seen Ryan Garcia. That was the best I seen Ryan Garcia, and that was the best I seen Gary Antoine Russell. And they didn't get a knockout. That's saying something. That means they got good at boxing. They got better at boxing, actually boxing. That's what I'm talking about. Real talk. Dr. Dreadlock. Ryan gonna fight Shakur at 40 and come in 3 pounds overweight. Shakur wouldn't fight him. Shakur too smart for that. You think Shakur going out like Devin Haney? Shakur ain't going out like Devin Haney. He like, nah, Slim, you forfeit. Shakur wouldn't fight him and blame it on him. And real talk, and he would get a pass on it too. Why can't everyone getting full of Tank's leftovers? Real talk, everyone getting full off Tank's leftovers. Tank, so I'm saying you can't say Tank was cherry picking if everybody he beat is a star. Tell me where the cherry pick is at. Frank Martin came back knocking Bammers out. Just had a draw with Nahil Wu Albright, a dude that gave Keyshawn Davis serious problems. You know, Keyshawn beat him. Real talk. Damian Brown. Haniac channel's trying to act like cool about trying to act like they care about Shakur. Now they telling him don't fight Ryan because Ryan trying to play him since they cared about how Shakur career goes. Since when they cared about how Shakur career goes. Facts. That the Haniac's gonna hate on Ryan Garcia till it's over. Till they retire. Even after he retired. Anthony Robinson. I want Tank Pitbull too. That's fine. Facts. That's a good warm-up fight for Tank. A rematch with Pitbull. That's a great warm-up fight for Tank. I ain't mad at it. But we at with it. Damian Brown. Frank Martin was a cherry pick because he could have fought Shakur instead of Frank Martin. That don't make no sense. Frank Martin is a respected competitor. Come on, that Frank ain't no cherry pick. Anthony Robinson. Tank Frank too. I don't think Frank coming back down to 35. I think Tank gonna fight at 35 his next fight. Let me see here. Damian Brown, Lamont Roach was a cherry pick. Now Lamont Roach was a champion, bro. Lamont Roach was a champion. Lamont Roach is a respected fighter. Before Lamont Roach was fought Tank, he was about to fight O'Shaquie Foster, a dude that everybody say Shakur Stevenson ducking. Lamont Roach was just unknown. He was never a bum. He was just unknown. Come on, man. And we ain't gonna let that slide, Damian Brown. Haitian Grimace. Frank Martin almost got whipped by a singer, right? Not gonna lie. Like he don't like, but yo, Haitian Grimace, that singer ninja can fight. Ask Keyshawn Davis. That singer ninja can fight. Nahil Wu Albright is an awkward, he's not a power puncher, but he's an awkward fighter who can actually fight. If you study boxing, look at how he fights. That boy, he's a fighter who makes people look bad. Wu can fight, bro. Wu can definitely fight. Let me see here. Tammy Jackson. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Tell him, Tammy. Smash up the likes. Where we at with it? Damian Brown. Frank Martin was in negotiations with Shakur before Tank took him, so he could have fought Shakur. I mean, if you could have fought Shakur and fought Tank, I mean, seemed like a win-win to me. It seemed like Tank was more money. He ain't gonna turn down the Tank fight. The Tank fight was way more than Shakur fight at the time. Real talk. Boom, boom. Tell him Anthony Robinson, Roach was a 30 champion, and he was about to fight O'Shaquie Foster, everybody's favorite new fighter. Lamont Roach has never been known for ducking smoke. I don't know if he's gonna fight Keyshawn Davis though. Haitian Grimace. I'm saying the singer like that. I know Wu could fight. Oh, I got you. Yeah. That singing ninja is like that. Real talk, Haitian Grimace. Wu Albright can bang. Wu Albright got skills. He's the definition of an awkward fighter. Like you know when Tank told Rolly, it's the difference between an awkward fighter and a bum-ass fighter, right? And Wu Albright is an awkward fighter. Real talk, reclusive artist. Shakur has mastered the art of psychological warfare and boxing. I'm telling you, he running circles around them Davis boys. Yo, them Davis boys really believe he a part of the family. The Davis boys really believe Shakur Stevenson is a part of the family. He don't care nothing about them, bro. It take a real one to see that, though. Like, you can say you from the trenches, But if you was really from the trenches, you would smell a rat and you would see a snake in the grass. If you was really from them trenches, Keyshawn, you would see that boy a snake. Tank saw it. Tank is legitimately from the trenches, and he sees it. He saw it. Tank saw it and called it out. Real talk, Damian Brown. The point is, Tank should have fought Shakur instead of fighting Frank. I mean, I think both of them ducking, bro. I think both of them ducking. And like I told you, when PBC played Tank to make him think he was going to get a contract after they signed the Amazon deal that was comparable to Floyd Mayweather, he wanted to fight Shakur. When Tank found out that was all BS, he didn't want to box no more. And if PBC played Floyd Mayweather, you think they're not playing Tank? Think about it. Think about it. Damian Brown, Hector Garcia was a cherry pick also, pulled up from 30. I mean, you can say that. I say it is what it is. That was Tank's first solo fight. And then right after that, he went on to fight who? Ryan Garcia. Was that a cherry pick? Heck no. Hell no. Hell no. Feral Kush, my indigenous brethren out of NC, what's good? Coming live out of Cackalack. Who more dirty, Cool or Wild Bill? Ha 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 ha. I say Cool. I say Cool is smarter in this boxing thing. Cool is sunning up. So Cool is actually smart enough to sun up his competition. He sunned up his competition. So he sunned up his competition, took over his training, signed him to his management, and now tells him who to fight. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. He turned that boy into his BI. Yo, real talk. Keyshawn, you should call his BI, bro. Straight up. Flow Soccer, what's good? Real talk. We just here to get the facts, Flo. We just here to get the facts. Well, welcome to the party, Flo. Real talk. Shakur has turned Keyshawn Davis into his BI. I ain't gonna hold you. Keyshawn look real dumb. He look real dumb right now, bro. Like, and you fighting who this dude tell you to fight, bro. You was training with Bomac, Slim. You was training with Bomac in there with Terrence Crawford. Shakur said, "No, you too close to Terrence Crawford. You keep messing around with Terrence Crawford and Bomac. You might really be good enough to beat me after that. Why don't you let me take over your training, dummy? Let me take over your training, dum-dum. Right? Come on, man. Come on, man. That boy got wise up. That boy got wise up, man. Key. I thought you were smarter than that, bro. But yeah, it all goes to the super friends of boxing. They are the super friends of boxing. Real talk. Harrison Barnes, what's good? I hope Tank and them boys be watching you, man. Yo, Tank people's watch me. Coach Calvin Ford, he watched the show. Shakur people watch the show too. Shakur people watch the show. Let me see, Flo. Shakur done actually shared a few of my videos. Shakur is actually, he respect what I'm saying. He just don't like me talking about him fighting Keyshawn. Flo, who you think will win between them? I think Keyshawn beat Shakur. I think that's the reason Shakur is smart enough to sun him up, because he know the boy kind of slow. He's slow in fact that he's too loyal. He's too loyal. He's way too loyal. He don't know an op when he see one. Real talk. You let that boy take over your company, you dumb. Boom, boom. Haitian Grimace, damn Slim, don't say it like that. I mean, it's the facts though. You know I'm right, Haitian Grimace. Damian Brown. Shakur got Richardson Hitchin watching his mouth also. Yeah, it's like Shakur is sunning up all these fighters, bro. He is sunning up all these fighters, bro. Core took the T.O. fight right away from Key. I'm telling you, 901 Dre. My boy, 901 Dre. Welcome to the party, King. Coming to us live out of Memphis. Yeah. Shakur, people don't even know Keyshawn was #1 contender for the T.O. fight. Shakur took that from him. Took away his shot at the ring, right? I got to add that, 901 Dre. You right. So let's go down the list. Took away his shot at the ring title from T.O., right? Got that shine. Convinced him to drop his trainers. He left the camp with Bomac, Bernie the Boxer, and Terrence Crawford to train under his hometown team and Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is secretly training Keyshawn Davis, right? Got him to sign with Jay Prince, right? And now tells him who to fight. Come on, Slim. Come on, Slim. He's the shadow government of DB3. Real talk. Harrison Barnes, you think any of them can F with Tank for real? I really don't think so. I think, all right, Harrison, I think Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis is a fight that has to happen. And right now, I give it to Tank. But the further they take, the longer they take to make the fight happen, because Tank is older, the odd leans more in the Shakur favor. Right now, they kind of lean into Tank, but the longer the fight takes to happen, the more the odds lean to Shakur. And guess who knows that? Shakur Stevenson knows that. Shakur Stevenson is smart. He's trying to age Tank out, in my opinion. Real talk. And as far as the Keyshawn Davis, Tank Davis fight, I think that'll be the fight of the decade as far as action goes. I got Tank in that, but I got that being an action-packed war. I got that being an action-packed war. I got it being a bloody war. And I think boxing, that fight would be great for both of them. I think that fight would be deserving of a trilogy. I think Tank versus Keyshawn will be on par with Hagler versus Hearns. I got it being a war. It's a fight that should happen. I would love to see it. Damian Brown, why Gary Antoine Russell said he want to fight Shakur last instead of NE, like a duck to me. What you need, more practice? Oh wow. Well, we know you in the Twitter side, bro. We know you in the Twitter side. I think Twan, this version of Twan gives Shakur problems. I still got Shakur beating him, but I think he gives Shakur problems. That's a tough fight for Flo. I think Shakur too soft for Tank, and he took that two fight. All right, I'm gonna say I'm gonna agree. I don't think Shakur can hurt Tank. I don't think Shakur can keep Tank off of him, and I don't think fighting Tank on the back foot and running like he did with Edward De Los Santos is gonna get him to fight on the cards, especially if that fight's at 135. Right? I agree with you, but this is what I'm saying, Flo. The longer that fight takes to happen, the more the odds swing in Shakur's favor, in my opinion. But I definitely got Tank knocking Shakur out if the fight happens within a year and a half to 2 years from now. Farrell Cook, Shakur stick up kid Stevenson's. That's the name. He's a straight up stick up kid. He's a straight up stick up kid. He done robbed Keyshawn Davis' company. He done stuck Keyshawn Davis up for his company. Shakur Stevenson is the shadow government. He secretly owns DB3. He secretly owns DB3. He's running them boys, man. Dr. Dreadlock. Basically, Shakur is taking advantage of Keyshawn's mental illness. I ain't going in. Come on, Slim. My voice hurt, man. Stop, man. Dr. Dreadlock, you wildin', man. That shit's hilarious. Stop, man. Stop, man. I'm trying to get my voice back, man. What you doing, man? That shit's hilarious. I ain't touching that one. Boom, boom. Haitian Grimace. I bet my whole house Shakur's Keyshawn stops Tank. I mean, that'll be a fire fight, bro. I would love to see it happen. That's all I'm gonna say. I rock with both the Davis boys. And the only reason I'm going this hard on Keyshawn is because I don't like him going out like a chump like he going out. But I think skill-wise, this boy could be the face of boxing in a couple of years. Like Keyshawn is a dog. He's just not that smart when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. Real talk, Flo. They got to fight each other, and Tank for Tank to be cemented. I mean, Tank don't really need Shakur, right? When Tank come back, all eyes gonna be on Tank. All he gotta do is pull back up. Flo. But I agree with you. I think the fight should happen. I think Shakur trying to age him out. I think Tank need to insist on that Shakur fight within the next 2 years to show to everybody Shakur is the one ducking. But you know what's crazy? If they do fight, Shakur is going to have the super friends helping him out. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have Terrence Crawford. He's going to have Andre Ward, right? He's going to have Robin, also known as Keyshawn Davis. And guess who else he's going to have? He's going to have Floyd Mayweather Jr. He gonna have Floyd Mayweather Jr. in his camp. All these dudes help him beat Tank Davis. They're gonna assemble like the Justice League. They're gonna assemble like the Avengers. It's gonna be Tank against the whole boxing world when he fights Shakur Stevenson. Mark my words. Mark my words. It's crazy work. Crazy work. Well, I can. Hector Garcia was a fighter of the year when he fought Tank. Yeah, real talk, bro. Real talk. I'm with you on. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, Joaquin. I pretty much shut that down because they say Tank cherry picking, but everybody he supposedly cherry picked is a star, right? So come on, Damian Brown. Let me know when you're ready to bet on that fight, Scooter. I got 500 on it. Oh man, I bet with the odds. Damian Brown. Flo, what's good? Your opinion is so unbiased. I think you need your own boxing show. Spam comments if you think I'm right. Ha ha. Yo, respect, Flo. Respect. Yeah. Haitian grimace. Time out, gang. We don't play that. We don't play that. Flo, not Tank. I miss Shakur and Keyshawn. Facts. Okay. I got key in that though. I still got key in that. Tammy Jackson. Oshaki paid Shakur wanna be Oshaki said Shakur wanna be everybody buddy to keep his eyes on and how they looking and sparring. Facts. Real talk. I don't know who this is. Yo, TikTok be having some weirdos trying to pull up. Real talk. It be the mugs out of Pakistan. This is Batu. I don't know, man. Real talk. Let me see. Yo, Tammy Jackson. That's facts. Remember, I was calling that out too. I was saying that like 2 years ago. He only spar with you to size you up. You right, Tammy. And Oshaki peeped that. Oshaki from the trenches. Oshaki wise. He see that. He ain't going for none of that. He ain't no Keyshawn Davis as far as being a dummy go. He ain't no Keyshawn that boy's son. Real talk. Harrison Barnes, what do you think about Abdullah stopping Shakur? Abdullah ain't ready for the level of Abdullah's nice. In 2 years, Abdullah gonna be that dude, right? But right now, he not ready for Shakur, Keyshawn, or Tank. He not ready for that. Now, him against Ryan Garcia, that'd be a good fight. And Abdullah big enough to go up. You know what I'm saying? Abdullah actually a big boy. I think right now, he as long as Tank and Shakur not in 35, he's the best at 35. As long as Tank and Shakur not there. You see Damian Brown. Shakur gonna make Tank look like Canelo when he fought Floyd. I mean, I ain't mad at you for thinking that. I don't think he got the power to keep him off for him, though. Haitian grimace. Yo, Slim, Shakur got popped, not gonna lie. You seen T.O. face and Patty. You think Kid didn't fight him? I mean, why you think Kid didn't fight him? Kid Austin was shook. I ain't gonna lie. Kid Austin was shook. He was gonna get outclassed and get embarrassed by Shakur Stevenson. And he know that. So your boy, Richardson Hitchens, pulled his move. He called in sick to the fight. Real talk. So Shakur can definitely fight. I'm gonna say that go without saying. I don't think like Tank got a chin for real, bro. Like your Haitian grimace. Tank got one of the best chins in boxing. I don't think Shakur could hurt him, bro. Keyshawn Davis, I think he matches Shakur athletically. I think Shakur got more skills, but Keyshawn Davis is very familiar with his style. He matches him all athletically. He's meaner than Shakur, and he hits harder than Shakur. And I think Shakur knows styles make fights, and both of those styles are a problem for him. Real talk. Damian Brown want to know what year Hector Garcia was fighter of the year. Floyd mad about his daughter. He could have went about it another way. He not right for trying to curb Tank career. Yeah, he been hating on Tank since that day, and it was he forgave Tank for it, right? But it's just something about him. He still because Tank don't listen to him, and Floyd feels Tank was hanging with AB, drinking, smoking, not taking boxing serious, waking up with hangovers. Floyd didn't like the kid. Floyd didn't really believe in him. All facts. Floyd always thought Devin Haney and Shakur were better than him. And that's why Tank don't like Floyd. Because Floyd never believed in him. And guess what? Floyd didn't. Damian Brown. Who's paying pay-per-view for Tank versus Cruz 2? When Tank come back, everybody gonna want to see him fight, bro. And y'all Shakur fans, I know y'all hate that, but that's just what it is. People want to see Tank fight. It's just, and he come back, it's gonna be all eyes on Tank. All eyes on Tank. Harrison Barnes, Abdullah versus Crumel would be nasty. I love to see that. I got Abdullah in that. Flo, what about Abdullah and Rolly? Who you got? I got Abdullah over Rolly. Yeah, I told you, Harrison. I got Abdullah over Crumel Moten. Let me see. Boom, boom. Flo, who you got? Keyshawn and Tank. I got Tank in that, but I got Tank in a war. That'll probably be Tank's best fight. Let me see. Kid Austin versus Abdullah. That's Haitian Grimace. That's a fight that should happen. I'm going to go with Abdullah, but that's going to be a hell of a fight because both of them boys get hit, right? I'm gonna lean towards Abdullah Mason, but that's a next generation super fight. I would love to see that. Boom, reclusive artist. When you got Tank's power and IQ, all you need is one punch. Cool can have the whole Justice League. It won't work. Tank got a coach, Kenny. That's real talk. Who analyzed the whole fight. We got Tank beating him. I got Tank beating him too, fam. I think, yeah. But Floyd Mayweather gonna try to slide in there because Floyd Mayweather's also a boxing genius. So he's gonna try to tell Shakur everything he knows about Tank to beat Tank. Real talk. Everybody paying for Tank. Facts. Tell him, Flo. Real talk. Tank is the show. Tank is the show. And you know how I can tell? If you go out, you see the fight parties, and then you look at the bars, and you'll see who's actually coming to see Tank. When you got women coming to the fight to see you a crossover success. You a crossover success. In spite of all the accusations, girls still want to see Tank fight. So he got kids, he got men, women, and children, black, white, and Latino, all wanting to see him fight. I mean, I know the haters, that make the haters mad, but it's just the facts. Boom, boom. Harrison Barnes, take it back a second. I know you seen Fury cheat Wilder with them gloves, almost killed him. Yeah, I believe Deontay Wilder. I mean, Fury pulled his glove up. So the part that wraps around your wrist, he had his knuckles in there. He was hitting on the soft part of his head, on the temple, put a dent in the man's head, right? So he definitely cheated. And not only that, after that fight, Fury's whole squad went down on racketeering charges. He was rocking with the mob. Dirtball. And Harrison Barnes, you 100. Allegedly. All right, let me see where we at with it. Corey Hood, welcome to the party, King. What's up? Scoop? Do Tank got a fight coming up? We ready. Calvin said he got a surprise coming up. I believe Calvin. Tank got to come back this year. So I got him fighting Pitbull. I don't know that for sure. Yeah, with a Haitian Grimace. Tank a slow fighter though. He gonna be super down on the cards. Like I said, Shakur working on that power. Tank, you said he's slow as far as he gives up rounds, but Tank is extraordinarily quick and fast with exceptional reflexes. He gets hit because he got short arms, but he calculates data. Tank is actually has a very high IQ, great reflexes, highly skilled, and Tank don't get his knockouts by power. Tank gets his knockouts with timing. And accuracy. Speed, timing, accuracy. That's how Tank gets knockouts. And he's confident to get knockouts in the later rounds. And he has a chin, one of the best chins in boxing. So I think all that'll pose a problem for Shakur. Just my opinion. All right, Flo, for a while, I've been saying you need to have your own show on a major network. Yo, Flo, I rock with you, Flo. Appreciate you. I've had some people holler at me, but no major networks. I've had certain podcast studios holler at me. One podcast studio wanted 40% of my show to put me on. Nah, we need a better deal than that. We definitely need a better deal than that. Harrison Barnes. Whoa, I ain't know Rico. I ain't know that Rico part. Look it up. Harrison Barnes, look it up. Fury Squad went down for racketeering. Let me see, reclusive artist. Floyd might be the boxing god, but Tank got the most high in his corner. He ain't losing. I like that. I like that. Why can't? Boom. Wait till he talking to Damien. I let him know in 2022. That's when Hector was the fight of the year. Flo. Yeah, Fury was swinging weird like girls be fighting on the streets. Yeah, because if you was looking at the hand part of the glove, it looked like he had a broke wrist, right? But his hand wasn't up there. His hand was in the wrist part. So he was hitting them with the bam, bam, bam. He was hitting them like that. He was hitting them with this part. Bam, bam, bam. Right? And then that's why when he was throwing the jab, his hand was flopping like this, because he was punching them like that, but it was the wrist part that was hitting him. And then on them hooks, he was hitting them with this. Bam, 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 right? Dirty. That boy dirty, bro. Real talk. Keith Foster, what's good? Welcome to the party, King. Damian Brown. Man, I'm not gonna lie. You can see a world where Cruz beats Tank in the rematch. Damian Brown, you confused me with that, bro. Because I can't believe you said that. Damian Brown says, not gonna lie, I could see a world where Cruz beats Tank in the rematch. Tank beat that boy with one hand, Damian Brown. Watch the fight again, bro. Tank beat him with one hand. So, time out. For everybody who don't know, my boy Damian Brown is in the Twitterson hive. He's a Shakur fan, right? So let's compare one-handed fights, right? Tank had a one-handed fight against Pitbull Cruz. Shakur had a one-handed fight against Edwin De Los Santos. How did they fight? Let's go to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson was literally running. Bouncing off the ropes, ducking under, doing full sprint moves, right? He was literally running around in the ring in that fight, right? But when Tank fought with one hand, what was Tank doing? Tank was there rolling with him, pot-shotting him, right? Pot-shotting him, rolling with him. Didn't do no running. Stood in front of him, weaving him, slipping him, rolling, right? Got in the phone booth with him with one hand. Outboxed that boy with one hand. Come on, Slim. Damian Brown, come on, Slim. The hate is ridiculous. Come on, man. Your boy ran, bro. Tank didn't run. Both of them had one-handed fights. Real talk. Larry Benson, what's good? Tank get hits on the chin and turns him into the beast. Real talk. Then he turns up the heat. That's because he's sizing you up, calculating data. Real talk. Yeah, yo, Flo, 40% was crazy work. I got the contract. I can show it to you. They wanted 40%. Crazy work. Larry Benson. Floyd Mayweather going to do what he do best. Outbox his opponents. Yeah, Larry Benson. I love to see what Floyd come back. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. And honestly, yo, I'm happy Floyd got a Netflix deal, because Netflix needed another fighter since Jake Paul got his jaw broke. Salute to Anthony Joshua. Salute, breaking Jake Paul's jaw, right? Now Netflix like that Jr., baby. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Let's get it. Floyd took a vet. Floyd wins again. Real talk. Harrison Barnes. I don't think Tank can be beaten because of his IQ and adjustments mid-fights. And he just disciplined. Listen to Calvin when it comes to Tank. I think he comes out like Floyd and Bud, and he would stop anyway. I think Tank would definitely stop anyway. That'll be a super fight. Tank would have to go down to 130. So if Tank come back at 40 and up, I don't ever see the Inouye fight happening. But if Tank come back at 35, I see possibly he could be doing that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I would love to see Shoo versus Inouye. I would love to see Shoo versus Inouye. Bruce Shoo Carrington versus Naoya Monster Inouye at 26 is a fire-ass fight. I would love to see that fight. Both of them get hit. Both of them got that dog. It'll be a classic. It'll be a barn burner. Real talk. Where we at with it? Damian Brown, Joaquin, who's list? Oh man, y'all two going at it. Let y'all two have it. Real talk, where we at with it? Haitian Grimace. That's what I'm saying. His hand's too short. He not gonna hit Shakur with that with nothing. Shakur way too sharp for that. And Tank could box, but he not Shakur. The jab dictates the fight. This how I got it, Haitian Grimace. Haitian Grimace, this how I got it. Tank could slip that jab. Go back and look at Tank's head work. It's elite. Tank could slip Shakur's jab. Tank has a gazelle punch. Tank knows how to cut the ring off. Tank could get in the phone booth. Tank could roll and be aggressive. Tank has what it takes to cut the ring off on Shakur, force him into that shell, right? Force him into that shell. And if he's able to do that, Tank got him. We saw what my man Zapata did, right? Salute to Shakur Stevenson's beautiful, smart little daughter. He almost knocked you out. It wouldn't be no almost with Tank. If Tank is able to slip that jab, cut the ring off, and corner Shakur, it's a wrap on Shakur Stevenson, baby. It's a wrap on Shakur Stevenson. I can see Shakur outrunning. I can see Shakur doing what he did against Edwin De Los Santos, which is jump back in straight lines, pivot and spin when his back's on the ropes, go back to running, doing that all fight. If that's the case, Shakur loses that fight on the cards, in my opinion. Haitian Grimace, that's how I see it going. Boom, reclusive artist. Fury is a rugs addict and some racial accusations. I believe all that about Fury. I believe he's dirty. He's admitted to being on Drew guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But what they allowed him to do to Deontay Wilder was criminal. Larry Benson, Scooter sick from yelling and preaching, preaching the truth. Yo, Larry Benson, my guy, salute, bro. Pharaoh Kush, I want to see that Roach fight again. Yeah, check it out. That was a damn good fight. I think Roach beat Tank. Off of the knee, which should have counted as a knockdown, and Tank should have got disqualified. So I'm gonna just keep it real. Boom, boom. Let me see here. Flo, you think Ryan was on the juice when he fought Devin? I don't think they found enough for it to be significant. When I look at the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight, Devin had a ridiculous, idiotic game plan, right? They knew Ryan Garcia was a one-trick pony. His plan was to go in there and go blow for blow, toe-to-toe with a one-trick pony who has tremendous hand speed and a left hand that's God-gifted, right? Incredible power in his left hand. Not only that, Devin Haney kept his head on the line the whole time. Listen to what Floyd broke it down. Devin kept his head on the line the whole time when he was throwing his hook, and when he was throwing his jab, he was doing this, exposing his chin, and he wanted to go toe-to-toe. Now, if you look at what Tank did with Garcia, Tank kept his arm out there, right, as a rangefinder. That's all he did. He did the long guard, and every time that left hand went loose, Tank went under and came up, bing, right? Every time. He did it once to the chest, bing, second round, dropped him, did it once to the body, bing, right? So then Rolly Romero did the same thing, right? Rolly Romero kept his right cross like this, right? From the long guard. So when Ryan threw his left, Rolly would throw his left. Floyd Mayweather got Rolly ready for that. So if Rolly Romero could do what Tank Davis showed him how to do, you telling me Devin Haney couldn't have did the same thing? Devin Haney should have beat Ryan Garcia. He could have beat Ryan Garcia if he had the proper game plan. And I blame Bill Haney for that. Bill Haney almost cost his son his career. Real talk. Bill Haney, a.k.a. Mr. Yak and the Girl himself, almost cost his son his career.
Your daughter's about to become a very wealthy young woman.
Yak and the Girl.
Bill Haney's a wild boy. Real talk. Even that Loma fight with Devin, that fight was harder than it should have been. Because go back to my video. I got Bill Haney saying it. Bill Haney said Dev got the best jab in the business, but we not going to jab, right? The plan was to get hit by Loma's left hand. Bill Haney said this out his own mouth. And guess what? Devin was getting hit by the left hand. So he was going according to the plan, right? If you go to the corner, I got it on tape too. Devin freaking out, man. He know exactly what I'm doing, man. He throwing the double left now, right? So to make a long story short, Flo, I don't think the birth of a Grandma Osterine had nothing to do with it. I think it was poor game planning, like basically a horrible game plan and lack of preparation is why Ryan mopped the ring with Devin Haney. Real talk. Real talk. X-Man, what's good, X-Man? Casual boxing talk, man. Real talk. Real talk. Where we at with it? Where we at with it? Oh, the chat on fire, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Larry Benson, Tank a patient fighter with power. Now look at his older fighter when he didn't get hit as much. If he goes back to that, it's over. But we can say what Tank needs to do, but he the one that needs to do it. I agree. Larry Benson, with Coach Kenny and Calvin, he's dangerous. Facts. Every time he go to Barry Hunter, bad luck happens. Barry Hunter and Tank should never do business together. Them two dudes together is bad luck. Just my opinion. Damian Brown. Oh, man, he's still going on that Hector Garcia, bro. Oh, come on, Damian Brown. Haitian Grimace. Let me see here. You know, Santos got more pop than Bull. Shakur was not finna catch them shells. Yeah. Shakur was hauling ass. I'm just saying, both of them had one-hand fights, Haitian Grimace. And Tank looked better in his. Real talk. Flo, Tank would have put on a real boxing match against Jake. I know that. I think that's the reason Tank got so much problems right now, because he called out Jake Paul. Check my video on it. I translate everything Tank said. Tank basically exposed Jake Paul in that second press conference. He basically said, "This is scripted. These are actors. None of this is real. I'm not throwing the fight. Bet $2 million I don't throw this fight." After that, Tank had nothing but trouble ever since. That's all I'm saying. And I could go deep into that if y'all want me to. I could do a deep dive into all of that, because I'm well versed in that whole thing. All that shit was shaky and suspect. And like Jake wanted to fight Tank in the exhibition. In the exhibition, you could give the fighter a script, right? Tank said, "I'm gonna take the 60, but you hold on to that script. I ain't doing it." If you're a boxing fan, you gotta respect Tank for doing that. Because what did he do? Essentially, he forced Jake Paul into a real fight against Anthony Joshua, which got Jake Paul's jaw broke, right? Look at the domino effect. Tank calls out Jake Paul for allegedly putting on scripted fights. Jake Paul has to fight a real fight as a result, gets his jaw broken, right? Netflix needs another fighter. Floyd Mayweather signs a Netflix deal. Floyd wins again. Reclusive artist, Prime Tyson versus Prime Fury. I got Kid Dynamite. Prime Tyson was Kid Dynamite. I got Kid Dynamite in that. Smash up the likes. Where we at with it? Reclusive artist. And Kenny will be telling Tank all this. Real talk. You know, the Bible knows how to size up the ops. And I'm pretty sure he got a plan for court. Real talk. Yeah, with it. Corey Hood, what's good? Come on, Scoop. Tank had grease in his eyes during that fight. We got to let Tank make it. It was the hairdresser's fault. I get it. He just got his hair done 2 days prior, and she put grease in his ish. Oh, we going with that. One. Flo was good. Yeah, I think Tank beat Loma by I think he beat Loma by chance. Real talk. It was all luck. That fight could have went either way. They gave it to Devin. The fight could have went either way. Farrell Kush, Tank got the best footwork out of all of them. And and be that and to be that small, you really got to be moving. I think Roach a little too familiar, just like Ryan and Devin. Yeah, you know, Roach and Tank they've been homies for a while. They've been homies for a while. Yeah, and Tank was too nice in that fight. He didn't have that killer instinct in that fight. And he lost that fight, in my opinion. Real talk. Real talk. He lost that fight, in my opinion. In my opinion, Lamont Roach beat Tank Davis. Straight up. Flo was good. Do you think Devin was better off with the Mayweathers? Yes. Yes. Yo, Flo, had Devin stayed with the Mayweathers, he would be as great as his dad says he is, in my opinion. Had Devin Haney stayed with Floyd Sr., he would be as great as his dad says he is. He would have never needed to lawsuit to be great. Real talk. He would have never been crying about a dude with a billionth gram of Austin ring because he would have beat that dude easily. Had Devin stayed with the Mayweathers, everything that's a problem for him now would have never been a problem. Real talk. Damian Brown. Shakur would have spanked the Loma Devin fight. Okay. Where we at with it? Tank and Shakur gonna go the distance. Yeah, I see that. I see Shakur running around, but I think Tank could knock him out. But I think Shakur is smart enough to run the whole fight, and if he does, he'll lose on the cards. They're not gonna give it to him for doing an Edwin De Los Santos fight against Tank. They ain't gonna give it to him. Real talk. Corey Hood, big facts. Jake Paul definitely behind the Tank troubles. I fully believe that, bro. I believe that with my whole heart. Facts. Yo, Flo, what you think about Tank and Floyd now that Floyd coming out of retirement? Hopefully, man, I would love to see Flo. I would love to see them patch up their differences and put on an exhibition fight like Tank was going to do with Jake Paul. I love to see them. I think that fight would be great for both of them. I wouldn't mind them two brothers coming together and putting on an exhibition fight. I would not mind seeing that. Real talk. Flo, you want me to deep dive on that? I'm gonna do that on another live. I'm gonna do that on another live. I'm definitely gonna do it. I'll do it on another live. Real talk. Boom. Yeah. Jake, it's a lot behind Jake Paul. And when you're talking Jake Paul, you're not talking Jake Paul and MVP. You're talking a major corporate. He's like the face of a major corporate conglomerate. And we know how them brothers get down. I would tell you, you might end up in a car accident and lose two of your best friends. You crossed in the wrong way. Real talk. I think Jake Paul run with some real hitters behind the scenes. I think Jake is goofy, but the people behind him ain't really that goofy. And he's a $1 billion machine. And what Tank did was expose a $1 billion machine. By him exposing a $1 billion machine, a lot of troubles happened in his life because of that. Well, I can't. Baby and Tank got the same hairdresser. Hilarious. Hey, shit, Grimace. Conor Benn versus Regis. Who you got in that slam? I got Conor Benn. I got Conor Benn putting Regis on his back, looking up at the lights. Conor Benn a little too big for Regis. Neither one of them got great defense. Conor Benn just a bit more of a banger. Every time Regis get beat badly, he talk about quitting boxing. When Devin whipped up on him, he wanted to join the MMA. And when he lost his last fight, he wanted to go bare knuckle boxing. X-Man, who you got on the Pitbull and Tank rematch? Of course, Tank. I got Tank winning that. I got Tank putting Pitbull on the ground. I don't know if he'll knock him out, but he'll put him down. Corey Hood, Tank and Floyd would do record numbers. Facts. I think they should do that just to make money. Real talk. I think Tank and Floyd should come together just to make money. That would do insane though. Real talk. That'll be a way for Tank to get back at Jake Paul. Do a Mayweather fight. Just think about it, Tank. Yo, Tank, you and Floyd should squash y'all beef and carry that over into the ring and do an exhibition. on Netflix. You'll break numbers. You'll break record numbers. Real talk. Inclusive artist. Tank is the son of Floyd. Wish he'd had. Nah, I think Shakur is. Tank don't really like. Floyd don't really like Tank. Floyd don't like Tank. He never did. He got caught him talking to his daughter. Right? He was hanging out with AB too much. He never respected AB. Thought AB never took boxing serious. He thought Tank never took boxing serious. Floyd don't respect boxers who drink, smoke, and wake up with hangovers. He don't. Floyd thinks Tank gets hit too much. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was surprised when Tank outboxed and knocked out Pedraza. That surprised Floyd. Floyd never believed in Tank. He just knew he could make money with him. Real talk, X-Man. Jake is with them peoples. They could give you problems in your life. Jake is definitely with them. Damian Brown. I think Shakur Turkey favorite fighter now. Bill Haney was on the boxing voice crying, and he had Shakur number 3 pound for pound. Oh man, Damian Brown. Scooter, you should review the new Crawford Rogan interview. I will. I'm gonna do that next. That's cool content. I will. Boom, boom. Damian Brown, why don't you review boxing videos? The last time I did that, Damian Brown, they flagged me. That's why. I tried that one time. I don't know if I did it right or what, but they flagged me. So I said, I'm gonna leave these alone. Damian Brown, when I did that, it was a time when my channel was moving up so fast. I had haters on here trying to flag me for everything. Real talk. It was a channel I'm not gonna mention. They got me a copyright because I used a few seconds of their video. And I didn't use all their video. But they was mad because my short was getting more run than their long form. And they was mad. And my channel was moving too fast for them. So they was trying to flag me for everything. Damian Brown. Keyshawn on a new interview said he was smoking during the De La Santos camp. Yeah, he said he was smoking and drinking. I think Shakur was supplying him. Shakur was pulling up with the brown paper bag. You know what I'm saying? Shakur was pulling up with the brown paper bag and like an OZ of that Cali Kush. You know what I'm saying? Or the Gushers. Shakur was pulling up with an OZ of Gushers, right? And a brown paper bag. Real talk. Can't trust Cool. Cool ain't your friend, Slim. Keyshawn, you stupid, man. Keyshawn, you stupid. Cool is playing you, bro. Reclusive artist. Bud said Conor McGregor was one of us, black people. And you know, Conor, he Irish and he a wild boy. He a wild boy. Real talk. Conor McGregor's a wild boy. But, you know, I don't like the way Dana White did John Jones dirty and promoted Conor McGregor. Like John Jones, like he's trying to say he had to sit John Jones down all them times because of cloudy piss, right? You can't tell me McGregor ain't pull up with cloudy piss. Come on, Slim. Or that girl. They tried to say Conor McGregor was clean and John Jones was dirty.
Your daughter's about to become a very wealthy young woman.
Yakking the girl.
Come on, Slim. Come on, Slim. I think Dana White was showing favoritism. I ain't gonna hold you. Real talk. But I let it slide. Talk. Keyshawn, real talk. Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn got to start taking boxing serious. I think he lost a few sales, bro. Shakur sending Uber Eats with alcohol and weed, hilarious. You already know. Shakur ain't his friend, bro. Shakur not their boyfriend, man. You know that shit. Flo, you know what Turk said? He want the best fights. He need the best commentators. Yo, Flo, yeah, Flo. That's what's. Hey, Flo, I need a manager, Flo. I might hire you as my manager. Real talk. X-Man. Bones the GOAT of the UFC. Facts. John Bones Jones been the best fighter of all time for a long time. And the UFC never promoted him as that. They never did. They did John Jones dirty because they didn't want a brother to be the face of the UFC. They still do it. He never got the promotion he deserved. He never got the promotion he deserved. They should have been had John Jones as the face of MMA for the past 10 plus years. John Jones should have been the face of the MMA. Right, but now they don't want, because they didn't want to upset the alt-right type of viewers, right? They didn't want a brother up there, right? They didn't want a hard ER up there. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Tell them, Corey Hood, smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. We up in here. Casual boxing talk, man. We up all night. We up all night. Welcome to the party. Yeah. So, what else we got going on? What else we got popping off in boxing? What else I want to cover in boxing? Where we at with it? I think we talked about this, though. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. I mean, I got Floyd with another easy victory. I got Floyd walking away with that. Real talk, Flo. Ain't nobody ever rock. Nobody ever F with John Bones Jones. He had that disqualification, and that was them being petty. They feel like we got to tarnish this brother's record somehow. They gave him a disqualification, right? But even his number one op, DC respect him as the baddest MMA fighter of all time. All facts. Damian Brown, you seen Crawford side chick pressing him about at the Clarissa fight? I ain't see that. This talking about the Snow Bunny. They cashed out the sister for a Snow Bunny. I ain't see that one. I'm going to check it. Yo, Tay, what's good? Floyd should fight Tank. I've been saying that, Tay. I've been saying that. I'd like to see them brothers get together and put on an exhibition because Floyd ain't stupid enough to fight Tank in a real fight. I don't think that's ever happening. Yo, Flo, they could have put Mickey Mouse up there as the face of the UFC. Mighty Mouse, I'm tripping. I got this cord in front of me. I'm tripping when I say Mickey Mouse. I'm tripping. Yeah. They actually like Mighty Mouse more than John Jones. But yeah, Mighty Mouse could have been up there. Yeah. Dwayne Johnson, that beast. Like the best UFC fighters have been brothers. I think the top two, Mighty Mouse and John Bones Jones. Real talk. John Bones Jones is brilliant at fighting. He'll take out your knee, and them spinning elbows is deadly, bro. That nigga, he'll throw an elbow on like the lat, like vertical. He'll throw a vertical spinning elbow. Like you're going down and the elbow come up from the top over, like an overhand elbow. Like, yo, that boy vicious, bro. John Bones Jones ain't to be rocked with, bro. I'm telling you, bro. One of the baddest fighter of all time, Damian Brown. Nah, it was a black woman from Omaha that trademarked Crawford's name. She's a stalker, and Crawford took her to court for a restraining order. Oh, damn. I got to look into that. I didn't know about that. Reclusive artist. The problem with MMA is that it's considered a white man's sport, but there were 3 Africans who were champions at the same time, and they weren't complaining. They just hate John Jones. Facts. They couldn't stand John Jones. I think him being a black American too, and he smashed a lot of snow bunnies. I'm gonna say he was like the Jack Johnson of the UFC. John Bones Jones is the Jack Johnson of the UFC. They hated him. They hated him for the way he lived his life and the way he was able to smash up the competition like it wasn't nothing. Like, real talk. They can't stand that dude, bro. They love to hate him. Reclusive artist. Mighty Mouse didn't sell fights. Yeah, true. But I'm gonna give you that. But it was no reason for them to hate on John Jones the way they did. Dana D.V. White knew exactly what he was doing. Like real talk, reclusive artists is right. They wanted to keep it a YT guys league. They wanted to keep it for the YTs. That's what they did. It's like, yo, y'all already got boxing. Why ain't we gonna give y'all UFC now too? They couldn't stand John Jones. Real talk. But they respect him. They just hate him. They hate that they gotta respect him. Yo, Tay, it was gonna be interesting to see how this Dana Zuffa and TKO situation plays out. Yeah, I mean, They signing good fighters. I think Zuffa gonna do all right. I think Zuffa got the bankroll to do all right. I really do. I think Zuffa gonna hang in there. I think Zuffa gonna end up doing something. I still frown on that whole Muhammad Ali Act thing with them. Like, I mean, they put the Muhammad Ali Act in effect for a reason, right? And we don't need like Dana White of all people trying to do away with the Muhammad Ali Act. Crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah. We up all night, baby. We up all night. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Yo, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, man, for another episode of Casual Boxing Talk. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Love the support. Yo, man, I'm going to keep doing what I do. And I'm going to tell y'all, everybody in the chat, peace. Peace to everybody in the chat. Yo, real talk, Tay. Tay, I'm about to pull out. I'm about to go ahead and exit, Tay, but you're right. I'm going to get that hot tea with the lemon and honey in it. You know, get my voice back. Boom, boom. Flo, I'm going to holler. I'm going to answer Flo before I bounce. Flo, I just don't want Zeus to do too much. I'm going to leave that one alone, Flo. Hey, yo, salute to everybody in the chat. May this be y'all greatest, best year ever. Real talk. May everything you do be blessed, and may God bless everything you do. Peace.